I coach you, my dear, and me and I may welcome a princess no on the show. Your friend Messi B. Messi.
Yo,
Bibi Aboko de.
Yamenadum.
Yeah, the young couple.
Penny young couple on your nation.
On your zini, no choir, no choir. Or the Ash, or the Ash New Week, I say.
Exactly.
No one's money.
And TBB the cool. And our day here for soon today. We are live on Facebook at Happy 989 FM. It's here around town, and there come a few. And what some come and ananum, Masananum, Bokonas a drink pursue when I do. Much and ananum hospital. And the cabin fee. And then around town is here. Mobia Missy, a cabin fee edition of around town. Just go on Facebook at Happy 989 FM. I will comment the cry jow. And Happy 989 FM. A quiet dumb life contain a crazy in your country. He has a pictures in the video. Miss a cab if you a cab if you a cab if you a cab if you a Ghana a cab if you Charlie Ghana a cab if you ain't you know what too much has in here you but it's just you know me cheat you for you it's my chance to not share them around town them from back now Mr. Fellow DJ scare me catch the we cab
or a but a cab if you know
Mr. Cab if you but man don't want Mr. Cab if you market a book
Waboka
I don't know crank
or a boca
I would take a panka or relax now that fellow Ghanaians, Mr. President, Nana Tatanko Akufo-Addo, exactly 8 p.m. Nana Bahian TV do na as usual coronavirus update. Nana Huafutra, fellow Ghanaians was a brain, and that's Nana's a brain. Na and Nana Bay no Kasembi. And they're on cherry be an aming DJ advisor cry area around town. Nana was his manager the Christmas see. Pubs na clubs na beaches amara kebi makada Morocco beach bi okokro bi take kwan no do wa mara mu kodu one mess mana why and I'm saying Dabi oh wonder fellow Ghanaians wa kada one tum na don't man no ogu one na bibia in ho chede wa toto wo friend the beaches ni mo but end that fellow Ghanaians, what can some be? And to DJ Scary, so now you're ready. I have found to name fellow Ghanaians, what can some be? Or say, what director or your IGP? There pubs na clubs I want to. I'll scary young Canadian fellow Ghanaians.
It is my duty to protect lives and livelihoods. In furtherance of this, I've instructed the Inspector General of Police to direct officers, men and women of the police service to ensure the rigorous enforcement of the law on mask wearing at all public places and in public transport. They're also to ensure the closure of all nightclubs, pubs, cinemas and beaches that may be operating in defiance of the law. They will be assisted by the other security agencies if need be. Persons in marketplaces, workplaces, and operators of public transport must conduct their activities in accordance with the hygiene and safety protocols. The wearing of masks in these places is mandatory. Regulatory agencies will undertake random checks to ensure conformity with COVID-19 rules. Should any facility or institution fail to comply with these directives, its activities will be immediately prohibited and appropriate sanctions applied. It is important that I remind all Ghanaians that severe punishments exist on our statute books for persons breaking the law on the mandatory wearing of masks. Should anyone be arrested by the security agencies disregarding this directive, that person will be dealt with strictly in accordance with law.
Enti dembre na wa hyehyɛ to hɔ na ɔda hɔ awa inyim a ɛwɔ pub another ɛwɔ club night club the American yo another ɛwɔ beach a inde inyim na wa so wa bayezen na bokwe kobuen Mr. Fellow Ghanaians, president of the land, also, you no responsibility do hwe no do nti awa corona isisi awa baba kada numbers no wasa no kwosuru biem enyima abokọ ekobu ewo pa ana wo night club ana wo beach and brand new basin fenchem sisi ana so na we place to call wa fra IGP wa bana meda wa direct ne dem mo nwanda ho na beaches no what dem crofo bi wasa no we enti kọ ho ma police fu no wondu ho enti awende enyim what pub? It was our president Bubu would be Naboko Kobuedon and would have bring you busy in Pepe. Now, market women happy FM. Aha, and one also Naza. Oh, auntie, also one nose mask. Aha, and the missing day on or bomb me on a no hit. Auntie, one nose mask there, but Eric as our boy in the one or do. No, the zero to Naza, the exchange of goods and services. Now, when friends who are oh yeah, name day can school free, and the madam Chroma murder to the students be prayer. Work school now, and what's our work school, and then we'll be if it's Friday, and to the Friday walk up our prakakra, and then so watch us what prakakra. So I think the China is a lecture day, as you shall say, and school from the sort of on there. So no smacks. Na manga saso mbezi batu wadide your bata na maestro. Mr. Fellow Ghanaians wabako by your president ain't your pay. O mani ye yengi nasu ye po mani ye za waya ubanoro school or bata na maestro. For no mask, in fact, a bang a 2 and 3 fashion ne bargain baby abu friendable who natural a day. Shan educating on reason why I see non ye save the Rico square as the one on a woman and as a book and as a control there a protector. Nama, it to me scare friend so sorry I to me scare kaka may swab and no smacks no or qua uncle ye non cough friend and young kufumu to be baby was school because school is it no here it's in the way. That the way we are being and ye miss what by young Dutch as a country, no, Oboquim. And now, Mr. President, Sir Catson, when things to her, I say, miss more by ya. Young copede, ya basana ko partial lockdown, Mr. President, Skabibi, and it's scary, ain't you, honor? Yeah, okay. So now Kamiza Nyabuta na shashaman. But happy FM won't close the pubs and beaches no. Oh yeah, Ghanaian musician D Black. I him do one night club no. And the last week na D Black did in birthday. And in celebration no. And actually, the birthday party be or what? Now, Kobo do oasis. Ain't no. Ain't another name. And another one. Ain't on the partial lockdown.
We do not want to go back to the days of partial lockdowns, which had a negative impact on our economy and on our way of life. But should that become necessary, that is, should the number of active cases continue to increase at the current rate, I will have no option but to reimpose these restrictions because it is better to be safe than to be sorry. As we take these big steps to go back to school, your attitude, your behavior, your self-discipline will decide whether or not our schools will remain open. I'm pleading with you. Please observe the COVID-19 protocols at all times. You must maintain the level of discipline and sense of responsibility to stop the virus from spreading in your schools, and for those students at home as well. Wear your masks at all times.
So wear your mask at all times. Lock down your bag. You know who makes more secret.
Okay.
And then we are singing it. And yes, Robia, Mr. President, sorry, paying in our show. Obian sending no smacks, no finger that on from one window. Men small by a young son and cocoa. Partial lockdown will be 80 easy. A cotustra, there's it to be anning him to Mamma coming him. Mr. President, back at the beaches now, clubs now, zinning in our one tomb. Now, oh yeah, D Black. Or release a statement or Instagram that challenge call for showing him there the birthday party no and all access yeah one of the clubs I now work at there corona to 1-2 minutes still operate But Mr. President in the Dawabaka said there and figures no oko up Nehwana D Black or CEO of the club or say hey CC matum because Mr. President's COVID cases no CC orchestra.
Happy
birthday party nipo D Black wa cancelling the birthday party guests into why as and see one no worry as sworzen. Now our clubs in the beaches are once way in the CC D Black why into Obian's nature. Obey ya Obia soon to Nizim. Let's say them or mana your woman assumes in obey then Obokodawa.
Why a good citizen?
Yes, we have to be citizens and not spectators.
Of course.
Ain't them pepe. Oh yeah. Sisi amamon coming him.
Okay.
Now more coming him, Mr. President's back at them here and I'll call Cassis. Hey!
Abodam.
Hey! Mamma yana bottles in Bokrom. Debbie. $150 now mojo or ye kotoka hona. Sama fubodra no was war test one as and walk on fifi. Now that miss can no I fraud and also be a question. No. Caucasus or bits are buying question. There, $150 now. Edu a kutoka no wajo that was your corona testing.
Happy effort
now because no bits are there. Numbers now, Mr. President's were increasing. And when I wait for man, no about money mono. And one was our but someone was our bazaar. Test na sika $150 ya waji wokutoka hona was there test wa say we negative no was work quarantine when say yeah positive no was work quarantine negative on this book of you dem is can oil fraud na kwa kesi no rubi so kwa kesi no rubi sa enti yente meet ma kwa kana asem
you know Chebia the Ghana way we dey top they say COVID be the best way we take care of everything. Right now, government come out, president come out, say people who they come into the country, it be them they bring COVID. I want to ask you, if it be so, the test that they do for the Ghana airport there, it don't be correct, and I say it be what? Because we pay $150. Everybody they come the country is supposed to do a test. So how come the people that they come the country they bring corona? The test it is scam and I say it be real. What I say, for make we know. If the test no good, you for stop they do the test for the airport, which means you for stop the $150. But if people they pay $150, we still the people they bring corona, then for me say the test no good. Charlie, we just come in the airport, one no mama we need that hope. You know, Chebia.
Oh,
scary. But scary.
One of us and I can't be fear edition of our tabating yamuta. I can't be fearing you. Ah, I'll tell you what do. Yamutanka kanka.
But Messi, this Asema Caucasian is very relevant.
I don't know.
The question will be like or a good question.
Oh yes, he's a citizen.
I don't know work at the Kofun was if you outside whatever. So if you outside what was something.
What test
with this $150 now. Then how come what would the rural country?
Okay, there COVID bay. Well, launch or your COVID-19 tracker app be no okay.
Enjoy.
No, so a honorable John say Adam some nangle baby. And honorable baby say Joe. Also, where is the COVID-19 tracker app? Where is it? You don't know where it's going on. I told you on a simple question.
Happy effort.
Mameno. Oh, KB. And K Mameno. Oh, the only goddess in Ghana music. I be 16 years now. Okay. Also, I thought the number cabe fee. Yay! I wanted to number say cabe fee. Miss Bells were frauding. Oh, scary.
A cup of you must be. A cup of you.
A cup of you.
A cup of you.
Miss Belsey. While frauded 2,000 Ghana cedis.
What Ghana?
Oh yes, priest, fetches priest in America. While fraud, okay, then because now you will,
now you will,
yeah. And then I say, I'm a no papa no me, and I miss Belvecade, a fiashua, or panasama cadro, into the now come and now you.
What was some man?
In your, I'm a friend then camping in a phone. Aha, Jamestown. In your, now you was now come and now you. Then now you was in that summer man. Now, if fiashua panasama cadro. Then now you will, why you miss Belpassa. Oh! Oh, why I miss Belpassa? Oh, in the truth. I will fetch his breath. Oh, yeah, I was a great place in the. Oh, I miss Bel now, can I say?
So obedience mama man kasa ko do obi sika mama dia me kan any say me peace of mind obi tete me enti patro dia say me mama I could have taken it to court. I have 2 lawyers but me fly my dey say me nyina me busen for nyina o mo Jamestown o mo akona we back and forth so dey dia so I read the hospital my way we chief priest wulam o dey yari e ko da hospital my dey drip and cross mo abrochira mo hu say me ba be kan ma say ma mo kan say imagine we no respect the fact that my G and traditional system not to me a fraud. Men they will take your money and they will ignore. Because my court try and I see nipa recommending recommending ma no penny pa kokra na omo handle they are not the same people anymore. From time to time they are changing microphone. The people now they don't take it serious. I believe in African spirituality. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. They took my money and then every time I call, they tell me that the high priest, someone two let me come out. Or the hospital, the drip person. Every time I call, they tell me, say, he's on admission. How can you be the chief priest and be in a hospital? You have so obedience mama man kasa ko do obi sika mama dia me kan any say me peace of mind obi tete me enti patro dia say me mama I could have taken it to court. I have 2 lawyers but me fly my dey say me nyina me busen for nyina o mo Jamestown o mo akona we back and forth so dey dia so I read the hospital my way we chief priest wulam o dey yari e ko da hospital my dey drip and cross mo abrochira mo hu say me ba be kan ma say ma mo kan say imagine we no respect the fact that my G and traditional system not to me a fraud. Men they will take your money and they will ignore. Because my court try and I see nipa recommending no penny pa kokra pa na omo handle they are not the same people anymore. From time to time they are changing microphone. The people now they don't take it serious. I believe in African spirituality. But it's a fraud. It's a fraud. They took my money and then every time I call, they tell me that the high priest, someone two let me come out. Or the hospital, the drip person. Every time I call, they tell me, say, he's on admission. How can you be the chief priest and be in a hospital? You have.
Hey. The priest na kasa da hospital.
Oh yes.
Tell me don't go when him help so.
Abafi.
Oh, helps na the na.
What's a drip person do not know nyimpa.
Maba.
this one now I had me sorry swana wajiga ekoye swana nizi yo this one now I had me sorry swana wajiga ekoye swana nizi yo
a cup of few
oh yes a can't do it more
Happy FM.
Debbie on your na your way joy bana
but such people were spiritually inclined.
They became yabuta. Oh yeah, to me, oh yeah, that be oh yeah, or the hospital. Drip is in the water. That be all Friday.
Not helps not know fine.
Yay,
helps no fine.
Baby, baby, I don't know. If you hire the cost about it, so I oh, what 2,000 no pay your wage. Now, if you show us singing dead, Dana, if you have the worship, oh, scary. If you have to well, where are you running? Where are you running? What's the oh, where are you running? The video na Happy 989 FM. Na Bosha Brent send that if you see the video, I was on Instagram, no caption, no say even their ghosts they run. Even their ghosts so they run. Scary maintain worship nibi. If you are stressing the Mr. Bra Facebook Happy 989 FM. No more sharp Brent Chena. If you are nigga, ordinarily didn't worship was let's worship the Lord of Hosts. Cheer. Even your gods they run. See you next time. No to Instagram. Now Mr. Bra Happy 989 FM. What Brent Chena? Mama describing kaka. Now turn no she say mbaya taro. Na beat me then you come that we are here worship. Let's worship. Hey. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? If you're in the worship, hey, what's in the August? Oh, and she's worshiping. If we said not me move, also video, and you need to check a crack in the extra video now. Happy 989 FM in your crank. What the meaning you had? Yeah, but now you why do I miss better? Why do I miss better? Yeah, so you're about Cronach, Miss Bell on one pain, and I won't turn into. As I said, because 2,000 Ghana is one thing free. Now you will baby or will be at 2,000 ones in it. I want for thousands and over here. She cannot see. I will. Then I can't be fee. I can't be fee. I can't be fee. You know, or friend then Miss Melody at him. Welcome to you. Baba told you, Mamma Bam. If you're scary boy, last one I'm coming in. One last one.
A cab view, Papa. Happy 98.9 FM around town was good to MSB on one what's the power microphone that you I am watching you live from Saman Kessi, Akraman. Nelson Gate is my name. Nana Dente Philip Oti. I said after them voting, okay. Nana Matu is watching from Manchester, United Kingdom. And Piaga Piaga and Messi B. I love your passion tonight. May God bless your our nation. We should all follow COVID-19 protocols, measures. You Piaga work to Fupa Ayepa NFA Andrewa Asamoah. So watching live from Valencia, Spain. I really like Miss Bell lifestyle. Hey, so of feeling Miss Bell.
Real. Like that's one thing I like about Miss Bell. She's so real and emotional. Some no Hana, Debbie Nakayoba Chantra. No, because you should know no cars or one I can pay. Frauding. That's why I didn't do it.
At that time, my papa and baby man, as my baby man, and time soon you.
Aha, why you
now I apologize. Okay, this is here and Messi. Say now you know who to see.
Oh, yes. Now, I'm saying now you on 4,000 and send away. Not 1,000. Often busy Jumano from my Miss Bell. Since I don't want to see. No, back no be Jumana. Miss back will be retracted. Exactly. I know Miss Babaka. That's why you Juman. Eh, you know, she boom. Ne Jumano pedoya, ne Jumano pedoya. There be ne Juma pedoya, so now you are in na boom. Say now you way Juma Miss also on pedal baby biaman more pedoya manang a day. If you show up pen, what's some cado do? And see now you want and dealing now you will wait naturally.
Now you wait for me.
Aha, not if you
happy
Miss
Banasa, the man and Canasim crab.
On pedal back an answer.
Okay.
Because I did. And Miss Belnasim be a Schwabecker. Ain't it? Yay.
That you so when
you make money to get 2,000. 2,000 on easy. And to once and now you want 2,000 every senior Timimu. Aha. And I can't be fear. I can't be fear number 2. And that last one I'm on Circle. You remember as Mammy? Last one I'm on Circle. I wear them.
Hey, get them.
Oh, yes. Go get them. Oh, Nyanjilo. Nyanjilo. Now, had them say, Adam, or say, 4 years ago, or perform a Mananka Yanko politician view. Ninyanko, Nitracha Mujo, 4 years ago, or a politician, and or perform a mana. A kaya be, in fact, I can't be. 4 years ago, 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Sikana odo chairman after performances or any needs. Oh yeah, this kind of politician in chairman
up to date.
Oh yes,
4 good years ago.
And they are them or 20 next then up to end this kind of bay. And the Kung Fu Princess, Mikawi, your child is kind of
a politician or Krum High.
Oh, yes. Ghana politician, also an independent candidate.
Okay.
But one is in no 20. Also, election is over. My politician friend would they pick my call. I will tell you guys a story about how 4 years ago I played a show for an independent candidate, and after he lost, no one pay the rest to he go hide for sprinters. Hey,
Well, baby, hiding on.
I said the independent candidate was painters. I hide was painters.
Now, oh, you maybe what they're so hiding, but to work on the
exactly.
Once a woman wrote,
and the men in and you know, why are you telling us? I want to just scanning and to a can't be feared.